Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. My name is Dr. Julia Nielsen. I am the founder of Kovo, which is short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. Now, here at Kovo, we have just wrapped up Vowels Month. Throughout this month, we have explored not only the beautiful and unique qualities of each and every vowel in English, but also what can go wrong and how even our favorite vowels can get into trouble sometimes if we're not paying attention. And today we're going to give a little extra love to what might be the most persecuted vowel, ah. Poor ah. It is constantly being accused of being too far back. The ah vowel is often too dark, throaty, breathy, swallowed. Does any of this sound familiar? The coach or teacher or conductor will claim your ah is falling too far back. Bring it forward. But how? What is really going on? First of all, can a vowel fall back? No, it cannot. Vowels can't physically or acoustically move backward or forward in space. If they could move to the right or to the left also. But you know what can move backward? The tongue. And that is the key. When someone tells us that our ah vowel is too far back, what they're really noticing is the effect of a tongue that is flattened or positioned too far back in the pharynx, the throat. And actually, it's kind of true. For the ah vowel to sound like ah, the tongue needs to flatten, which does move it backwards a little bit. But when it over flattens and pulls way back into the throat, this will dampen your resonance. It can even engage the swallowing muscles back there. And that is what leads to the muffled, swallowed, overly dark, and backward sound. So what do? We need to train the tongue to find a flat position, yes, that stays forward enough, flat, but not flattened, so that while the vowel ah is clear, the resonance stays open and free. And here's where our friend, the E vowel, comes in. The E vowel lifts the front of the tongue and pulls the tongue body forward out of the throat. See if it's true. Ah, E, ah, E. By pairing ah with E, we can let the E exert a little positive peer pressure on the ah, reminding the tongue of what it feels like to be a little more forward and out of the throat. Which brings us to our vocal exercise of the week, the forward ah. I put forward in quotations because, as I have shared, vowels don't have a GPS and they cannot be placed anywhere. But I'm using the term here because it's the language so many singers, coaches, and teachers are already familiar with. Now, first of all, here is our pitch pattern. There are 3 phrases. It goes like this. We're going to sing the exercise initially alternating the vowels E and ah. You will see these vowels represented in IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, on the top line. So when you see the letter I, that is the IPA symbol for the vowel E. So let's try that slowly. you know what this exercise has always reminded me of? I want you to think back to when you were little, learning to ride a bike without your training wheels. And your grown-up would run behind you, holding onto the back of the bike, and then they would like secretly let go, and they would not always tell you that they were going to let go, and suddenly you were riding on your own, straight and true. That's exactly the idea here. In this exercise, E is like that grown-up hand on the bike, or the tongue, if you will. At first, E holds on, alternating with ah on every note, guiding the ah tongue along the way. So let's try that again. One more time. So as we go on, feel how little your tongue actually needs to flatten down to get from E to an intelligible ah. Let's go on and pitch. But now, in the second round, that is the second line down, E is going to give a little guidance at the first phrase and at the start of the next two phrases, and then let ah ride on her own for the rest of the phrase. So let's sing the exercise with the vowels as indicated on the second line down. We're going to alternate only on the first phrase now, and then sing E only on the upbeat note for the second and third phrases. Finally, in our third version, third line down, that guiding grown-up hand, the E vowel, is gonna let go of the bike, the tongue completely. Look, Ma, no hands. We're gonna sing the whole the whole exercise just on the ah vowel. But so you are cued to remember that slightly more forward tongue position. I invite you to breathe in with your tongue in the E position. Hopefully, your ah will ride straight and balanced without wobbling or falling back off the bike. Here we go. Remember to try breathing on the E. Very nice. So this week, I encourage you to use this exercise to help your ah vowel find its way a little more forward. If you have enjoyed this exercise, we have got more for you. Kovo provides twice weekly general vocal workouts live, and we would love to have you join us. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and instructions on how to request our Zoom link, our free Zoom link, are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.